What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. My next topic I wanted to get into is this 50 Cent response to Joe Budden about Joe Budden saying that 50 Cent needs therapy. This comment was made after 50 Cent posted the photo of him with a R.I.P. tombstone behind him while smoking hookah and saying he was actually smoking on a Gotti pack. So, Joe Budden found that to be immature and felt like 50 Cent still had some healing to do and that therapy, might help him evolve, I guess. But when I made a video before, I said that I don't think 50 Cent situation is relatable to anybody else. When somebody tries to take your life, I'm not going to say therapy is going to fix that, but I kind of wish 50 Cent wouldn't have made any comment because, there's a stigma around therapy. And by him saying that, somebody suggests therapy to you and you may have a response like 50 Cent, like, hey, FOH, like, I don't need no therapy. And then start calling out that person's faults. That's kind of like playground like a 50 Cent. And this was an opportunity to push a conversation forward. I would rather 50 had not said anything than to make a negative comment about therapy. But shout out to Chig Smooth. We're going to use his video to tell the story about what's happening. Let's check out Chig's video and I'll be back after that.
That ain't a hip hop thing.
Yeah, it's not. Y'all are bugging, but okay.
It's not. It's not a hip hop thing.
It's a young hip hop thing.
I'm just saying when the people are questioning his actions, I look at it from both sides of the coin.
And if 50 feel like that, don't smoke a cigar in the cigar room. Like, I'm not telling him how to feel.
Yeah, he could feel like that.
Yeah, feel like that. But publicly saying, yo, damn, I want him to see my new shows. Or fucking whatever the fuck is being said, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. We ain't even got to get to somebody dying. I thought him saying to Lil Meech, somebody who you acted like you cared about, somebody who you showed up for, was playing the mentor role for, now whatever's going on with the show or Big Meech or yada, yada, yada. What show? Kick Rock. Like, to be able to turn so cold.
But why you say it acted? Like,
he's not acting.
Like, he's not acting. Like, now, I don't know what Little Meech did. This is the confusion part. I don't know what Little Meech did. I think his father did something to offend 50. I don't know why his son, and I asked that last time. What happens to his son now that 50 and the father is going back and forth?
Well, today, 50 Cent finally caught wind of what Joe said about him, and looks like he was not too happy about it. 50 responded back to Joe, telling him, "Stay out my mix, Joe. Talking about I need therapy. Bitch, you need to stop walking around naked," referring to when Joe Budden was caught sleepwalking naked by his neighbors a couple months ago. Then 50 goes on to say, "The fuck is you doing in the hallway with your balls out, punk?" And then apparently 50 Cent got wind that somebody told Joe what he said about him. And 50 goes on to double down. He said, "They just told Joe what I said. Yeah, I mean what I said, punk." Now, one of the funniest things about this response is that when Joe Budden's sleepwalking thing happened last month, 50 Cent did not make a peep about it. No post, no nothing. But once he finds out that Joe Budden said something about him that he doesn't agree with, that's when 50 Cent decides to unleash all the negative laundry about Joe.
All right. So you see how everything went down, and I just feel 50, doing that and knowing that the power that he has, and at the mere mention of therapy, it causes him to lash out at what Joe Budden's going through. Like, hey, look at him. Don't look at me. It's just, immature, to come to the internet with that. I think it would have been best, not to say anything. And his attack on Joe Budden really just shows his immaturity, in my opinion. Joe didn't say anything wrong. And I think I applaud Joe for even introducing therapy into the conversation. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace.